Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's going to be another product review. If you haven't checked out the review and update I did on my African cichlid tank, the Neolampus multifasciatus, which are shell dwellers, I'm going to put a link to that. This is going to be an update. I just recently upgraded them from a 10-gallon aquarium to a 20 long, which is a little shorter and longer. So I needed a different light for that. I had just a regular cheap light on the other one, and I thought I'd try something out here. This is LED. It's the AC110-240V. Of course, everything's made in China these days, so we're gonna have to do some longevity tests on it, I guess, and figure out whether it's gonna work or not. But hopefully, it's gonna be okay. Rather than do a big unboxing, you can see this is brand new. I'll come back to it when it's all done. I will let you know it's fully bubble wrap, which is nice for protection and shipping. So they have paid attention to detail on that. Okay, with all my product reviews, I disclose anything I find. This bracket came in, looks a little bit mangled here. You're not gonna need a lot of strength there, just straighten it back out. It's no big deal, just got tweaked a little bit probably in shipping. And this will actually extend this out, I believe from starting at like 29 3/4. There's no instructions at all in here at all, so it's pretty self-explanatory, I guess. I believe this light will go out to, I think it's like 34 inches. I'll update with the description page there on YouTube. You can check it out. And all this stuff that I showcase, I buy myself. Nobody's giving it to me. So what this does is, there's the LEDs you can see. It's very, very thin. I mean, it's maybe 3/8 of an inch thick. Just has this flat black kind of look to it. It's made by Aquaneat. And it has those series of LEDs. There is some blue LEDs and some regular white LEDs. These here, these ones that look yellowish, I believe they're going to be your white LEDs. And these ones that almost look white, they're going to be your blue LEDs. Which will just kind of change the hue of the light. And then you see this slides out for longer tanks. But like I said, this is for my 20 long, so I've actually got it almost exactly the length that I needed. So it shouldn't have to clip on onto the tank or anything. Now, build quality, it looks okay. I don't see any scratches on the glass. Plastic. This looks pretty clean. Now when it comes, it looks like these are flipped around the wrong way. Unless you want to leave it on the edges like that. We'll have to see when it goes on my aquarium. If not, you're just going to switch them around so that they slide in like that. It's got an on and off button right here on the end. And that's going to turn it off and on. So once it's on, this is fully on. You're going to plug the adapter in that comes with it, and it's just on or off. Now what I'm going to do is I'm either going to put a Google plug / Alexa. Luckily she didn't answer me. And I'm going to automate this so that I can do it through my phone. Or you can put an analog timer on there that'll go off and on if you want to. So let me go ahead and give you a quick measurement here. See if the manufacturer lied to us. Yeah, 28 and about 3/4. And the width itself, 3.5. Actual lens, about 2 1/4 by 27 inches. So just keep that in mind. And like I said, at the longest point here, let me give you an idea. That's going to give you an additional 8.5 inches. So that gives you 16 inches of that overall measurements we said for a larger aquarium if you want to. Whether this will grow plants or not, I don't know. I'm not really going to fool with plants, to be honest with you. So I can't say, but I would say probably it would. LED lights will definitely grow plants. I mean, that's the future. That's what we use now for growing plants is LED lights. So that's about it for that. I'm going to go ahead and throw it on my tank, and we'll see how bright it is. All right, so there you go. I mounted it on top of my aquarium here with the little clips. That's perfect for a 20 long. That model is going to work out great. Slides right along on there, real easy. So it's got a little bit of a gap in between my lid here, so I can move my lid around. I can take these out if I want to and just let it lay right on the lid if I want to, but I like the way that sits like that. I can just slide this out of the way here and pick up my lid, feed my fish. You can move it to whatever way you want. You want it towards the front, towards the back. Now, this particular model actually has a moonlight feature to it where it's all blue, or you can just have on there the white and the blue at the same time. So let me flip this up. Hopefully you can see that. The blues are on and the whites are on. And that's really cool. You can either just have just the blue whites on or just blue themselves. Now let me come around the other side of the camera here. And the switch has a rocker switch. So when it's pushed towards the front here, towards the label, it's in the blue-white mode. Now if you want to go all the way to the back, there's an off mode in the middle. And then you go all the way towards the back, and there's the blue light. If you just want that mood lighting for the nighttime, if you want to put them on there for just illuminating a room or whatever, that's kind of cool. Now, let me go ahead and shut off this. This has 2 LED bulbs in it. And let me shut off the light in the room itself. Now we just have ambient room light coming in from the outside, so you're going to see that's lit up a little bit over here. So I really can't give you a really great description of how it's really going to look at night, but that's the blue light. That's the off. And there's the white, and that's quite bright. I mean, for right now, that's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. You can slide it around. Like I said, if you want more intense light towards the front, you want to illuminate the front of your tank a little bit more, or there's the middle, or there's all the way in the back. There's a DIY lid. I didn't really go into big detail on how to make the DIY lid for the 20 long, but you can look back on that first video and it kind of shows you the sheet I used and how I cut it. So that's it. Aquaneat looks like they made a pretty decent light. Now, if you want a lot more bells and whistles, if you want timers that are built into it, then you're going to pay a little bit more. This was like $35, I believe, shipped right to the house. I will put affiliated links at the bottom. It does help the channel. I appreciate that. We have this at, I think it's Amazon and also eBay. And I'll put those 2 links in there under the description page. Whatever kind of little residual money that generates, it helps the channel and helps me buy more stuff. The fish right now are kind of spooked. They're not coming out. There's actually 5 left of the shell dwellers in there. I'll do an update when they start to get a little bit bigger. They're still small. I mean, they're maybe an inch. So you can see they've already actually started digging and stuff in there. But hey, thanks a lot for watching. I appreciate it. That subscribe button was down there in the corner. Click that. Smash that bell icon. And give us a thumbs up. It lets YouTube know you like our videos. And by subscribing, you're going to get every video we have coming out. Please share with your family and friends. And thanks for the support for the channel. And I hope everybody's doing well. Take care.